Congratulations! You have finished out a massive karmic cycle in your life. From this point forward, you are free from all karmic contracts. You have learned enough lessons and had enough challenges. Your past karma has now been paid in full, breaking you free from all chains that kept you caged. It is time for you to reach new heights. Remember, the sky isn't the limit. Your mindset is. This is your rebirth. Now rise.
Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome back to my channel. I am Lotus, and I am so very honored to have each one of you tuning in today. Because if you are tuning in, that means you have ended out a massive karmic cycle in your life. So congratulations. That is very exciting because this karmic cycle that you have just ended out was a very difficult cycle full of nothing but challenges and obstacles for you to face. But that is exactly what God used to build your testimony and to help mold you into this brand new version of you that is going to be a force to be reckoned with. So if you have made it here, congratulations. That doesn't matter where you are at when you are viewing this video because time is fluid. Just know that you have come across this exactly at divine timing. So with such a massive karmic cycle that is ending out, that means all of these karmic contracts with people. And remember, karmic contracts aren't just relationships, okay? Like romantically. These can be friendships, family members, you know what I mean? Like peers. These could be anybody, all right? So with all of these karmic contracts that have ended, that means that you have successfully completed each one. Remember, life is basically like a game, right? And we have different levels of the matrix that we are completing. And you have officially completed out all of these very difficult karmic lessons, obtained all of your spiritual gifts. And now it is time to take all of these and integrate them, transform them, or completely release it, all right? From this point forward, you are the person that is going to be in control, all right? Of manifesting and creating the life that you are desiring. So, with us ending out such a massive karmic cycle, I thought this was a perfect opportunity for us to take today and make it into a very gentle, relaxing, and angelic reiki ASMR session. But I also wanted to do an activity with you guys as well. And today I wanted to focus on shifting our reality. Now that a lot of us had ended out a bunch of these very toxic, low vibrational karmic contracts, it's very important for us to completely shift now into a very solid foundation moving forward that we are actually truly wanting to build upon, right? Now, what I always say is you should always build your foundation, every foundation, on gratitude. Once you build a solid foundation of gratitude from within on every single one of your foundations, this can do with your career, this has to do with your romantic life, your family life. If you start off every foundation with gratitude, I guarantee your foundation from gratitude and love is going to be something solid. Yeah, it might get cracks here and there in foundation, but when it's built on gratitude and love, overall, that's something that is going to last longer, right? So today, we are going to shift our reality, into the desired reality that you are truly seeking. But how do we shift our reality, right? Well, I want to say that it's easy, but it's also a very easy, complex thing. Because a lot of us, it is easy because in order to truly shift your reality, you need to shift your perspective on it, all right? You need to shift your mindset. You need to completely shift. And a lot of times, in order for us to shift into a new reality, that means that we need to give up certain people, connections, certain kind of habits that aren't serving us, all right? And a lot of times, the reason why people can't shift their reality is because they aren't actually dedicated, all right? Or they don't have the self-discipline, or they aren't actually like full-heartedly put their whole soul and everything in to what they are truly desiring. Remember, patience is a virtue, okay? And a lot of us, God tests our patience. How long are we willing to kind of hold out from what it is that we are actually seeking? What are we willing to do in order, like, can we keep the faith? Are we going to keep the hope? Are we going to keep grinding, and we are going to keep putting in the work and doing the energy work and the shadow work? And are we putting in the self-love, the self-discipline? Like, God tests what we are and who we are almost on a daily basis, all right? Especially if you were part of the 144,000 spiritual apostles, all right? God is constantly testing us and making sure that we are committed to what it is that we are actually trying to manifest here. And if you're part of the 144,000, then God has placed upon you something on your heart. This could be some sort, maybe perhaps you are wanting to open a business, or maybe you are wanting to learn something new. Today, what we are going to do is we're going to bring to the surface whatever it is that God has placed in your heart. It's almost like that seed that God has placed today. I'm going to help water that, and I'm going to help bring it to the surface so that it can begin to truly sprout. Because whatever it is that you are truly desiring, whatever reality, whatever version of you that you're trying to shift into, remember, it is all a mindset away. Everything happens within you before it is manifested without you. But the reason why some of our manifestations or the desired reality we are seeking doesn't truly happen to us is because we either double back and backpedal, in a sense, on what it is that we truly desire and trying to manifest, because in our eyes it hasn't come quick enough, where we need to surrender over divine timing. Or perhaps you aren't detailed enough on what it is that you're truly trying to manifest. Or perhaps there is connections or certain traits that you need to get rid of in order to truly align yourself with your desired reality. All right? So, we are going to do an activity today that is going to help us shift into our desired reality today, okay? We automatically shift through different dimensions already, okay? So for instance, right now, if you're viewing this right now, you're probably seeing this through your two little eyes right here, and you are seeing me in this 3D world, right? The materialistic world. But every single day when we begin to, for those of us who naturally astral project, okay, that is us, that's the 4D that we are shifting into, okay? And anytime that we are meditating, or even when we are sitting here and we start daydreaming, what people don't realize is we are shifting from the 3D into the 4D. And people don't realize that we are constantly shifting, and we are designed to shift in and out of these different dimensions. So when you shift from a lack mentality to an abundant mentality, or you shift into a mentality that you have already received what it is that you are trying to manifest, that kind of shift makes it to where it's almost like that's your new solid foundation for moving forward. All right, you declared it, you claimed it, and so it shall be, right? When you make that actual decision, like, I'm going to stop doing this, or I'm no longer going, or I'm going to start working on this, or I'm not going to talk to this person or associate with this person, or I don't want to do these traits, or whatever it is that you are ready to truly change and be dedicated to and put the work in, that is the response the universe actually responds to your energy by. Okay. So that's why you have to, in order to truly shift your reality, you have to really get real with yourself. And what is the reality that you are desiring? Not only what is the reality you're desiring, but what are some things you might have to sacrifice? And I know sacrifice sounds like something really bad, but what I mean by sacrifice is sometimes we have these big goals in our hearts, but we hold our own self back because perhaps we have family and other obligations that we are taking care of. But if there was no money issues, if money wasn't an issue, if you could travel and do whatever you wanted, or whatever it is that you were truly desiring, if there was no limitations, no nothing holding you back, what is it that you would do? That is like, what reality would you be living? Right? So, like, if you want to be a millionaire, then you need to feel like a millionaire, because we attract what we are inside. Okay? It really is like, our feelings are the intentions that we set out into the universe, and that's what the universe responds to. Okay? I hope this is making sense. I'm just channeling right now and it's just coming through me. So so I know I have been talking for a little bit now. So this is how today's session is going to flow. Okay? We are going to I'm going to have you guys do a little activity. And while you guys are doing this activity, this is when I'm actually going to do the Angelic ASMR Reiki session, or part of it. Okay? Now, some of you may not have some of the resources right now to do this activity, and that's okay. You can still enjoy this ASMR part of the session, okay? And for those of you who don't have the resources right now and you guys are just enjoying the session, I would highly recommend going back and watching this video and then doing the activity, okay? Now, today's activity, we are going to really focus on visualization, okay, and using our third eye. But we are also going to be physically writing today. So you're going to need a pen, pencil, marker, color pencils, whatever it is that you would like to use, okay? And then you're going to need some index cards, okay? If you don't have index cards, you can use sticky notes. You can just use a regular piece of paper and just cut it up. I personally got these, and I still even wind up cutting the index cards in half. And then we're going to eventually fold up the little index cards, okay? So you can even make them smaller than this, right? So this is the intention with these index cards. This is when we're going to move into the little activity, okay? So I want you guys to really think about what it is that the reality that you are truly desiring. Like, who is going to be in this reality with you? How do you see yourself? Are you strong? Are you beautiful? Are you confident? Are you like, did you master certain skills? What house are you living in? Or perhaps it's a business you're trying to build, or what is it that you are desiring? It's your reality. So it's going to look different for all of us, right? But after you have kind of thought about what it is you are truly desiring, right? The reality that you really want to shift into, then I want you to think about everything, all the big puzzle pieces of that reality. And those are what you're going to write down on your index cards. But how you're going to write them down on your index cards is you're going to say, I am thankful for whatever it is that you are desiring. Okay? So, for an example, I have this really awesome treasure chest, okay? And in my treasure chest, I already have wrote out, okay, all of the stuff that I actually did this a while ago, and I've been this is something this activity I have personally been doing for the last like 2 or 3 months. So a lot of the index cards I've already manifested already. So I can personally say that this has worked and helped for me. So I'm trying to share it with you guys, but not everything that works for me is going to work for you. So please use your discernment, all right? 1414. So these are some things that I wrote, all right? Because like I said, when we are in a state of gratitude and we are thankful for what it is that we are trying to manifest, when we're in a state of gratitude and we're thanking God or thanking the universe for what it is that we are trying to receive, then we are most likely, then we are going to receive our manifestation, okay? Because when you're thankful for something, you're going to receive more of it, right? The universe blesses those who are in a state of gratitude. And that is so funny because my King James Bible notification just came up and it's time to pray. Sorry, let me clear that real quick. All right, so I'm going to share with you some of my dreams, I guess you would say, that I wrote down on my index cards that have helped me, all right, shift into my desired reality. So I wrote, I'm thankful for my twins. The only thing I've ever wanted in my life was to be a mother, and it's something I haven't been blessed with yet. So, but it's something that I really, 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 really like. I finished my last mission, and because of that, God told me that I'd be able to, my prayer was getting answered. So, and it's to be a mom. Sorry, not trying to be emotional. So I literally, I wrote it down and I put it on my index cards, and every single day, every morning, I literally take my little box here and I get it all out and I read out all the index cards and I thank God for everything that I'm trying to manifest and bring into me, okay? And then I take 15-20 minutes a day, everything that I read off of my index card, and I picture myself with my third eye, visualize it, me having it. I visualize how it would feel when I received it, being in that energy, what it looks like, and all of that. You know what I mean? This is a form of manifestation, and I've been doing that since I really want to be a mom. So I picture myself every day with my twin boys. So, because I know that one day God will bless me with that desire. Because he told me it's going to come in. So that's why I put it recently, actually. Within the last month, I just added it into the box. So, man, I did not mean to cry during this. I might edit this part out of the video. Whew. Okay, so, and then, let's read off this other one. Let's keep going. And then, oh my gosh. Wow. So coincidentally, the two that I picked out, are going to be the most sensitive ones. And so I guess it's meant to be, because we're supposed to be authentic and vulnerable, right? So mine is twins. That's something that hasn't manifested yet. But I know that it is coming. All right. There is some things in my box that I have actually manifested that have come true. Okay. just like something I've been working on for all of you. My very first wellness center is going to be built in Puerto Rico, which is absolutely massive for me. And so inside my box, one of my index cards is a thank you for my land in Puerto Rico. So, you know, that's huge for me and I'm excited. My other one I put is actually a person, David Stewart. If you're looking, you used to watch my videos. He's the only person besides God and my soul that I put in here, and which is interesting. But he was the only man in my life to ever come into my life and activate me, and he literally changed my life. I wouldn't be here in front of you today, being able to be me and be in this leadership role. Like he helped me heal. He not only activated me, but he helped me heal, and he inspired me to this day. I haven't talked to him. No idea if you're even watching this or how you are. Hope you're doing great. But he changed my life for the better. I literally, like, he inspires me every single day. He has such a beautiful soul that, like, have you ever met someone who has such a beautiful soul that even if you haven't talked to them in like years, they still inspire you to be a better person? Like, you know, you're like, you know what? Like, I don't know. He's a very beautiful soul. And I thank God for him because I've never had a man ever in my life activate me. And he came in and did so. And it literally changed. It changed me. It made me into a better version of myself. It put me into my Empress High Priestess mode, and I thank God for that every day because he helped me step into my power because he was the only man that took time to truly help me heal and hear me out, and that's all I was needing. He's not even around anymore. I literally was just needing a rock. That's sometimes, take note, gentlemen, that's all some women need is just someone to be a rock. And you'd be surprised of how much we can bloom afterwards by just a little encounter. But enough about my personal life. These are just some things that I posted on, or I put on my index cards. There was other things I posted. Stuff like I said I was thankful for my confidence. I was thankful for my leadership role. I'm thankful for my abundance. I'm thankful for my beauty. I am thankful for my prosperity. I was thankful for the healthy food and delicious meals I ate daily. Like, I got pretty detailed with some of the things that I was trying to manifest. Because when you, yes, sometimes they say if you get too detailed, you know, you're not leaving room for the universe. But you know intuitively when God is like, hey, you can get more detailed. Tell me what you really want, you know? And then sometimes God like, hey, let me surprise you. It's about to be better than you thought, right? Like, your intuition and your higher self knows which way it's best for you, right? So I know I've been talking for a little bit now, but I'm going to let you guys go ahead and get into the activity now. And I want you guys to write on your index cards things that you are thankful for. And I would highly recommend getting like some sort of like little chest. I literally got this at Dollar General, okay? It was like $2.50. So, or you can get like a coffee can to put everything in, or a mason jar, just shove all those in. And I also put some crystals personally in here with them so it can keep it like protected and like highly charged, because in my head that works. I don't know. So we're going to start off with you guys doing that first. And as you guys are writing that, I am going to place us underwater. And I am actually going to focus on your mind, okay? And I am going to clear away using water, okay? I don't want you to focus on the waves of the water and being in the ocean. I want you to focus on being underwater in the water, like a part of the ocean. The collective consciousness is what I want all of us to really tap in today, so that each one of us can truly bring forth in our heart what it is that God truly has planted inside of us that we can begin to manifest, because I guarantee that little tiny seed that's about to blossom is going to be your piece that you play in bringing in the kingdom of light. So I have faith that it is, all right? And some of you might think, oh my God, I don't have big dreams. It might just be to be happy. It could be just something simple like that. So what is it can you do to just make it as simple for yourself or as peaceful for you as possible? You know what I mean? You guys can start small. It doesn't have to be big. This is all about you, okay? All right, so to begin, we are actually going to, before I get ahead of myself, we are going to light these candles real quick, and then we are going to flow right back into the ocean. And
the smaller candle is going to represent the reality you are in now. And the larger candle we are going to light because it's going to represent the desired reality you would like to shift into.
let's go ahead and call upon the archangels. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron to please come forth now. And I ask that as we light each one of these candles, may they represent these energetic portals that are forming between me and you and all of us here in the collective tuning in. And may you put this protective bubble around these energetic portals that we are opening. And may you help us, Archangel Michael, Metatron, please shift into alignment with our desired reality. And I just want to thank all of our ancestors and everybody who has come forth now. I just want to thank everybody for being here. And I want you to remember I am so proud of you for the hard work you have put into yourself up until now. And just remember, you are deserving of the reality you are seeking. Now let's go ahead and light both of these candles. I also wanted to create a little offering for ourselves as well. So I have a little tiny bag of mixed crystals. Okay, and we are just going to open this, and I would like to actually place a few of these, just a pinch. And I'm actually going to place it on this crystal. Whoop. It will go in it. There we go. That way, the new version of us is of high vibration. Alright, so now that we have lit our candles and you are doing your activity, now I am going to place us underwater in the ocean, and we're going to use the element of the water to help us really cleanse our mind, okay? We're going to begin by breaking up gently any blockages that is keeping you from your desired reality, that is keeping you stuck, or any kind of projections from others, or chains from others, or connections from others, or just things, habits that maybe you need to let go of. Whatever it is, we're going to gently break it up. These are just beads. I thought this was perfect for ASMR. Just gently breaking up. Alright. Now that we've gently broken up some of these blockages, now I would like to, here we are. Now we're going to take this little tiny, whatever this is, was given to me. I honestly don't know. But we're going to use this little mold, and we're going to use this to gently slice through the bigger blockages that are preventing you from shifting into that reality that you are desiring. These could be limiting beliefs, generational curses, alright. Gently. Slicing through any blockages. Alrighty. Now I'm actually going to use my hands to kind of scoop some of this out, clearing away any confusion, self-doubt, illusions, any guilt from others holding you back from achieving your dreams. Sometimes we don't shift into the reality we're truly desiring. Often it's because we are so afraid to let go of others, feeling obligated to stay with someone knowing that your dreams are bigger than theirs. Your dreams matter too, because you matter, and it's time for you to live the desired reality you are seeking. This new cycle, this story is now about you, but it's always been about you. But now it's time for this story, for your story, to shift to where you are finally the main character. You've always been the main character in your story. But now it's time for you to truly take center stage so that you can create that reality you're desiring. Doing what's best for you will be best for everyone around you at the end as well. It might be uncomfortable at first. Other people might not like it or agree with it, but that's okay. Because often people don't do well with change. But at the end of the day, if it makes you happy and it's healthy and positive and going in the right direction, helping you grow and evolve, then I encourage it. And now there's a few of you that really has 43 might be significant, 73, 66, and 33 just popped into my head. 14, 17, 19, those all might be very significant for anybody right now who is needing numbers for some reason. So I'm not really sure why I just channeled that. I hope whoever that resonated with, you understood it and received those messages. But now I really want to take some time, and we're going to use these scissors, and we're going to cut some of those cords, connections that are not serving you anymore. If anything, I feel like there's a few of you that have some energy vampires attached to you that are almost, that's what made it so difficult for you to make it to the end of this like finish line for this cycle to complete it out, because I feel like you have a couple energy vampires that have been like sucking all your energy out of you and preventing you, almost like making you tired, wearing you down, you know, preventing you from almost not making it. But you made it. But today we are going to cut some of these cords. Now be mindful with cord cutting and these cords that I'm cutting with other people. You might actually feel tired after, let's see, for probably a day, maybe sometimes how long you've been connecting to these people, it could be longer, but typically 1 to 3 days after you cord cut connections between other people that aren't serving you. Sometimes it drains your energy at first, and that's because you are actually calling back all of your energy and power. And when you are doing that, it can be kind of exhausting at first. When you cut that cord, a lot of us don't even realize how much energy we were giving to someone else until you cut that cord. You get very exhausted. And it's because we like are going within ourselves, and we're almost like, we cut those cords and then we kind of like go within and charge back up again and gain all that energy back, and then we come back, we're like, what's up? You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of how it is. And sometimes it takes us a few days to recharge again, but then afterwards, then we feel light. And then sometimes cutting cords and we're ready to let go of the cord cutting, we just immediately feel lighter. Everybody's different. I'm just gonna gently kind of like cut around your entire etheric field, like kind of just almost doing a complete trimming in a sense, so that you can truly allow yourself to be free. Even with the connections that you want to keep, they eventually will transform, because you're trying to change your reality now, which means the connections that you desire will change too. It's just a given. Alright, so we're gonna go alright. That is pretty good. Okay. Alright, So now that a lot of you are done with the activity, now this is where we're going to use our third eye in visualization. All right, so now I'm really going to kind of take time and focus on just getting you in flow and in alignment with what it is that you are truly desiring. And I'm only going to be using hand movements, and I'm going to be quiet. All right. And we are going to bring in the element of water, and I want you to really focus on visualizing with your third eye everything that you wrote down on your index cards. I want you to visualize yourself being in your desired reality. How's it going to feel? How does it feel to be a millionaire? How does it feel to be in that brand new house or brand new car, or to have your kids? Or, I want you to feel and visualize you being in the desired reality as if you are actually there. All right. And as you are visualizing that and focusing on that, I really want to take at least 10 solid minutes, if you can, actually visualizing that. And I would highly recommend every single day. Like I said, I personally do this, it's part of my routine now. Every morning, I literally every morning I added it to my routine. When I take the time to meditate and do my prayers, I actually added, after I do my prayers and read the Bible, this is actually when I sit down and I read off all my index cards. I feel like by now I have my index cards memorized, to be honest, because you should if you're doing it for a while. You can even add new index cards into it. You can take some of them out. I mean, whatever it is that you're truly desiring, this is all about you, like I said. Whatever works for you. This is just what worked for me. All right. Some of you aren't even doing the activity. You're just enjoying my energy. And that is fine too. All right. So I'm going to stop talking and let's go ahead and now let me gently relax us. All right. So when you are ready, why don't you go ahead and sit down, crisscross applesauce. And let's together, I want you to close your eyes. And we're going to take 2 deep breaths, inhaling in through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth. All right? And with each exhale, I want you to relax more and more into this present moment. And I want you to only focus on the reality you are desiring, all right? You can go as detailed as you would like, but include how it makes you feel with it, all right? So let's take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Relaxing the jaw. Relaxing the shoulders. Breathing in. Breathing out. feeling peaceful, feeling joy, feeling excitement, feeling happiness. You are loved. You are powerful. You are a remarkable being with a beautiful soul. You are financially free now, attracting amazing opportunities now. Alrighty. Now, when you are ready, I want you to take a deep breath in and exhale, gently bringing movements to your fingertips, gently beginning to move your arms, open your eyes. Hello, my friend. And remember, in order to truly shift into your desired reality, every day, make sure you are doing something every day to help you become that version of you that you see in your desired reality. In order to truly get your desired reality and shift into it, it requires some sort of action as well, right? Now that we have went within, visualized it. It is up to you to take that necessary action to help you truly shift into the desired reality you are seeking. I just want to thank every single one of you so very much, and for all of my brand new subscribers, our soul tribe is growing. I love you guys, and I hope that this session at least helped you, even if you didn't do the activity today. I hope it brought some sort of comfort to you in some sort of way, shape, or form today. I thank every single one of you from the bottom of my heart, alright? I love you guys so very much. Until next time, namaste.